Всем привет, с вами Marmilon и добро пожаловать на мой канал. И с нами Hogwarts Legacy. И, ну что.
Lumos.
Я ничего не помню. Что нам делать, я без понятия. Убери Lumos, туда так светло. Подожди, нам куда-то наверх. Ну, пошлите наверх.
This should be interesting.
Представьтесь, Эмиту, Амиту, Эвериту. Господи, сама что за имена дебильные.
One moment. Watch this.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
Так, стоп, может, блин, нельзя, ладно.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Так, стоп, что-то мне кажется, слишком, музыка была громкая. Пара-пара-пам, где настройки звука? Так. Громкость диалога, допустим, до 40, музыки тоже до 40. Что-то, мне кажется, слишком громко. Блин, она издевается, что ли? Она, наоборот, громче становится. А я туда пройти хочу, дай. Ну ладно.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could...
Реально, Эммет, ну
That
просто
is
не
not...
надо.
Why, hello.
Да,
Would you like to take a look?
не буду я, короче, озвучивать их, иначе, блин, я не успеваю, они слишком быстро
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy?
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
А профессор Мат есть? Так, наблюдать за звездами так увлекательно, никогда не нравилось наблюдать за звездами.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all fifth years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Это прям как у нас в 11 классе появляется это астрономия. Так и тут на 5-м курсе. Я понимаю, что ты волшебник, но как ты яблоко материализовал?
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
Еще как.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than wig and weld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
В индустрию любят растения. А что, многие ученики самостоятельно выращивают ингредиенты?
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
Ясно.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw. Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You'd best not keep her waiting.
Что такое? Что это такое? Ладно. Я не понял, что это за фигня. Что, вниз, что ли? Господи. Да, о.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Воу.
Here you are.
Что это такое? Она жрать меня не начнет сейчас? Ну, почти, блин. Спасибо.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Пошли.
This way.
Подожди, а как ее вообще пустили
The
в
guide will give
комнату?
you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Я думал, они не могут заходить в другие комнаты.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Да. А что, ты бежать можешь?
Why
или чё?
don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide? You've been practicing.
Подожди, а как мне? Подожди, а как руководством каким-то пользоваться? Как? Тебе страница руководства. Чё?
Protego!
Протега. Угу, башкой долбанись. Чё ты от меня хочешь? И... Ничего не понимаю. Что делать-то? Сведите страницы. Да как? Я их не вижу.
Lumos.
И что делать-то? Чё вам надо? Она не собирается ничего. Иди в жопу, а, серьезно, блин.
Revelio.
А сказать нельзя было, что это какое-то еще заклятие есть? Идите в жопу, а. Вы только что открыли испытание руководства, вам прогресс будет отражен здесь. Выполнение испытания руководства — единственный способ заработать очки опыта. Да, понятно. Это ваш уровень волшебства. Опыт XP получен в результате прохождения испытания, повысит ваш уровень силы. Испытания. Собрав свою первую страницу руководства, вы открыли новые категории испытаний. Здесь будут появиться все новые испытания, которые вы разблокируете во время своих приключений. Выберите страницу руководства, чтобы продолжить. Соберите страницу руководства в Хогвартс. Каждое испытание имеет несколько уровней. На каждом из них вас ждут специальные награды с важным обновлением. Очки. Спасибо, не хочу.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Revelio.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
А где урок-то? Профессора, где урок? Чё ты от меня хочешь? Вот это что такое?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Central Hall. Так, окей, карту. Ёк твою налево. Ёпарасоте. Выберите лестницу в Хогвартсе, продолжить. Здесь вы можете на точки, которые доступны в этом регионе. Точки зеленого цвета — это те, которые удалось обнаружить, включая гостиную вашего факультета. Точки с летучим пламенем серого цвета показывают местоположение не обнаружена точка быстрого перемещения. В правой части карты находятся точки интереса, связанные с учебой, включая астрономическую башню, библиотеку и теплицы. Это вот эти, да? Угу. Производитель заблокирует для вас точку с летучим пламенем в центральном зале. Все, понятно. Господи, что так сложно? Я тупой. Тебя нафиг.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Professor Howard's going to quiz us on rare water beetles.
А мне-то куда?
Can't wait.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to...
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Так и есть, да.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself.
Мне этот листок сзади бесит уже.
Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Вы задолбали,
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
Играть хочу.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Я сейчас убьюсь нафиг об стену, сколько можно трындеть.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Не волнуйтесь.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Вы можете составить задание с помощью карты. Это значок, здесь основное задание. Наполнить задание противостоит простой риск, новые возможности, зарабатывая опыт. Некоторые задания требуют заклинания или вашего уровня, или к вашему уровню. В случаях для активации задания вам нужно достичь 3 уровня или уметь пользоваться необходимыми заклинания. Новые заклинания можно изучить, выполнять задачи профессоров или в качестве награды за задание. Занятия по заклинаниям. Акцию. Левиосо. Пойдем на акцию. А как? Иду я на акцию.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Так вы можете меня наконец отпустить? пожаловать в Хогвартс. Так, это фигня.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased
Так,
to be
подождите,
included.
где-то мы когда недели стояли, где-то летала вот эта хрень. Как тебя сбить? Блин. Да ее. А, так, походу нельзя, там что-то какое-то другое заклинание, походу, нужно.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Так, ладно, подождите, пока со второстепенными заданиями не будем торопиться. Пошлите заклятие. Ага. Сюда, что ли? Фига себе. Я вообще хрен пойми, куда иду. Окей. Ой, тут портал есть. А, мне их просто... Я думал, их зажигать как-то надо. Что за хрень? Вот это я быстро влетел, аж не прогрузилось. Прикольно. Там где-то наверху. Подожди, а чё?
Revelio.
Чё я вот этой фигней не пользуюсь? Это что было? Я не хочу умирать, я
Professor
обещаю.
Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Подождите-ка.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Oh.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves! Where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Revelio.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes.
Как я его, этого пивса, ненавидел, блин. В какой части он был Гарри Поттера, я не помню. Блин, какая-то часть-то была, первая, вторая или третья. Блин, я не помню, ну, где он хлопушками закидывал, вот его ненавидел.
Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
У него акцент очень знакомый из Dying Light. Прям вообще из Dying Light.
Accio.
Акио.
That is not bad.
Или
You are a
Акцио.
swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
Охрененный урок. Я как препод одобряю.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Чё, блин? А мне что делать-то?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible... Splendid! No, not to worry.
А, типа затормозить надо вовремя.
That's it! Happens to the best of us.
А как так-то?
Excellent control there.
Не падай. А, все, понял.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as
Not
before, and
Sai.
Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
А, то есть она
What's
первая.
this?
What's this?
There we go.
Читерша.
Accio.
Не.
Splendid!
Here we go.
А она типа никогда не промахивается, что ли?
Phew.
Это читерство, однако. А я могу ее выбить?
Well done. Be sharp.
Ударь по моему. Да ну нахрен, она вообще читерша.
Accio. That's it!
Да. Да это нафиг нереально.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this.
Чтоб тебе
That is how it's done.
Accio. Very good.
Let us see this.
О,
There we go.
мне сейчас надо в 50 попасть. Нет, я ее на 50 выбил, да?
Nicely done.
А, нет. Я сам не залетел.
Here we go.
О,
Accio.
Splendid!
Да ты задолбала.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Я недоволен.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Хорошо, что ты меня понимаешь.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be. I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word,
you're so
if you would.
inclined.
Well, you'd be using
You
it
wanted
on
to speak with me,
clothing to
Professor?
size specimen.
I did.
You know it
I
won't work
trust
on
your
humans.
first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Окей. Мушхара.
Revelio.
Постоянно трындеть. Блин, там нужен этот... Ты кто такая?
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
Ладно. Подожди, а это где? Ладно, ни хрена не понял.
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Забизи.
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Я, конечно, все понимаю, но слишком много трындежа. Теперь вам доступно побочное задание. Доступны... Так, побочки потом. РСТ. Ну что, веди меня в северный олень. В свою страну оленю. А мы в ней и так уже находимся. Так, подожди.
Revelio.
Что-то интересно, он тут вообще находится в этом? Мне нравилось больше бабы собирать, пока на данный момент. Я бы с удовольствием бабы собирал. Ого. Бегемот на 40. Блин, вы что, издеваетесь, что ли? Ёб твою мать. Ты кто такой? Это что за глаз? Это типа защита от темных сил, что ли? Вот такая.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Да. Ингардио Левиоса. Левиоса, а не Левиоса. Да. Жесть.
Levioso.
Да ладно.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Нифига облокачиваться за стол.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Что за заклинание?
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, basic. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
Oh, well.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Good form.
I know.
This can't
Жаль,
be your
вот
first.
даже не бьют, ну ладно.
Let's just say I'm a quick.
I do enjoy lively duels. If only all of my students were this adept.
Он упал.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Дебил улыбается. Блин, что за перса создал? Что за Кен, блин?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Да.
Revelio.
Теперь, может, дадите мне хоть чуть-чуть погулять, блин, посмотреть, что тут да как. Так, что такое? Пристройка к библиотеке. Так, стоп. Задание. Есть какие-нибудь второстепенки? Палочки меня победить. В туалетном клубе. Ну, поехали. Так, это, скорее всего, основные задания, да? Коллекция. Это что? Внешние виды. Ой, блин, с моей мышкой, конечно, пора менять. Это что такое? О! Окей. Шарф еще. Понятно. Страница Ревелио. Где она? А, вон она. Бюст как Теврана. Так, испытание. Это типа забрать надо или что? Ух ты. Ух ты. А инвентарь нет? Как это одеть-то? Или у меня такого типа нету? Что удалось найти? То есть, подождите-ка. А что это такое? То есть... Подожди, где испытание? Подожди. Вот у меня есть задание. Вот мне с него дают. А как взять? Внешний вид снаряжения. То есть я что-то одеваю. Где у меня инвентарь? Вот, снаряжение. То есть вот у меня типа есть, да? Подожди. А как облик-то поменять? Изменить внешний вид. Ага, то есть вот. Ага, зашибись. Оу. Ладно. Ну, походу, за этот дали. Так. А вот рубашечку бы я твою нафиг бы поменяла. Она отвратительно выглядит. О, вот так. Красавчик. Ладно, шучу. Нет. Нет, лучше так. Что-то он с той рубашечкой выглядит немножечко такое себе. Да ёкарный бабай, то вниз, то вверх, то вниз, то вверх. Лифт купите. Или заколдуйте лифт.
Ревелио.
Ничего, что я почти заклинаний не знаю для дуэли-то. Стандартный Делевиоса, все. Блин. Туалет с привидениями. Страница руководства. Если только вы не находитесь в отчаянном положении, вероятно, лучше избегать этой конкретной туалета, поскольку, как утверждает он, является одним из любимых мест Пивза для его нелепых шуток. Я же сказал.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as for only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not
Бесит меня.
Ревелио.
Это статуя волшебника Десмонда Долговязого. Высокого худого волшебника, который, кажется, очень гордится собой. Пока по какой причине никто не знает. Что за карта? Подожди.
Левиосо.
Нет.
Акио.
Нет. Подожди, ну-ка. Нет. Ну-ка,
Левиосо.
Нет. Там пиво заткнется, нет? Где он там летает все?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Что такое? Подожди, что такое?
Левиосо.
Опа.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Ah.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Ой, блин, давай.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Давай.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
В смысле рискнешь? Ты чё,
Get me in the ring.
Кет?
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Она тоже из Коктебрана. Такие как левитация, чары Левиоса, привязывайте к цели капслок, отслеживать врагов без прицеливания. Жмите, да, окей. Блин.
Акио. There goes my way. Levioso.
Mine's the one!
Accio. Ringo.
Чё не понял?
That looks painful. Care to try another round?
Давай, я ничего не понял.
Yes, don't count me out yet.
Brilliant!
Да, блин, отъебитесь вы своей подсказкой.
Accio.
Come on. Levioso.
Accio.
Fringo. Bingo.
Короче, прицеливаться либо
I
самому,
didn't bet
либо
on that
на
round.
капслокс. Капслокс? Наверное, пофиг.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
А, так это остановка типа была. Так, подожди. Все замечательно и прекрасно. Испытание. Очки какие-то дали. О. Перчатки с регалиями. Хогвартс. Так, коллекция. Что новое открылось? Вот это что-то. А, это то, что я находил, эти два, да? Угу. Вот они. Так, окей. Чтобы не мешали просто. Задание. Профессор Руди хочет видеть меня в своем классе, который находится рядом с трансфигурацией. Между пристройкой библиотеки и остальными колонн. Надеюсь, у нее есть хорошие новости о замене моих потерянных принадлежностей. Встретиться с профессором трансфигурации. Configuration. Так, это нет, то это нет, то это нет, то это выполненное задание. Так, ладно. Попремся уже к профессору Уизли в следующей серии. Болтовни тут дофига и больше. Пока меня все это очень сильно напрягает. Надеюсь, дальше экшена будет больше. Так что, если вам понравилось, ставьте лайки, комментируйте, подписывайтесь на канал. Ну и до встречи в новых играх и продолжении Hogwarts Legacy. Все, всем спасибо и пока-пока.